the world will only get better if we don't all come together in masses more and more and more. That's how we create more world peace. That's how we create more love. That's how we create more kindness. That's how we create, more empathy in the world. You've seen us all shopping the other night at Toys R Us and getting the toys, and now we're here this morning to deliver the toys to the kids in need at the Pan Pacific. We got the team here, we got some more of the team starting to show up, so yeah, it's exciting stuff. It started at 6 a.m. in the morning and goes till 9, and it just took going out and getting one toy and delivering it here in the morning. And how many people right now are just, maybe sleeping or in bed or or could have got up, and next year, let's call out everybody, and get another 10 more thousand people here because they heard the show, they've seen what we were doing. As simple as this.
You're making a kid so happy on Christmas. He's probably gonna play with those forever and enjoy them and have such a good time. And also, you're making the parents feel good because they could give their kid a toy on Christmas.
It just takes you to do one act of compassion, one act of kindness, and you just think if everybody did something like this, how we could change the world. We get together and we help each other. So look at what can you do, 2017 coming, what can you do that can make just a little bit of a difference in the world? One or two things, I always say this, let's up our compassion game in 2017. Let's up our kindness, let's up our love. Let's help more people. I know we can all do more. Each and every one of us can do just a little bit more. And I'm telling you, if we all do just a tiny bit more, we can make a massive difference in the world. So the call out to you guys is, what can you do in 2017 that can actually make a difference in the world? He runs the content on my team. He helps with the compassion movement. Boyfriend. Yeah, he just looks pretty. The gopher, I go for this and go for that, and I'm waiting when we get to the breakfast, the lobby. I love the suit, dude, I like that. That's cool, man. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Good, how you doing, buddy? Yeah? Thanks, bro.
Do
we just throw them?
Throw them on
You just
the
throw
mountain?
them. Do you think I should throw it?
This book could go far.
You want me to throw it for you?
We're here at the Pan Pacific, and we're dropping off toys for the less fortunate.
Look at all those toys. That's a truck full of toys. There's so many kids that we don't think about that don't get Christmas presents, that their families are struggling and they don't get anything. So we've got to really stop and sometimes look and think about, we get so excited at Christmas, but let's think about, the families that are struggling. And at times all of us have struggled. I've struggled like crazy at times before, and when we've been building business, it's been up and down, and I know what it's like at times to be struggling and being ups and downs, totally.
Go for it, Shane.
Yeah. Get that on camera. That's abuse right there. That's abuse right there. Exactly. See, did you see that? At least I don't hit my employees. She hits me. You see that? That was physical abuse. Did you see that, T-Block? That was actually physical abuse.
It was a playful tap.
You seen that, right, T-Block? Yeah, that was actually physical abuse. I think I got a bruise.
Are you hurt?
Oh, yeah. We just came from giving out the toys this morning. It was a great morning. And of course, now we're on our next way to meetings and calls and stuff like that. And I think that one thing that I see in life and in general success in anything is people often have an excuse of time. They say that I don't have the time to do this, or I don't have the time to do that. And that's probably my biggest pet peeve on excuses. And I think that takes away from creating a better world, because if you don't have the time, if you say even once in your life that you don't have the time, that's going to become programmed in you, and you're going to say it in many things. I don't have the time to go give back. I don't have the time to go to my kids' hockey practice. I don't have the time to go to the gym. I don't have the time to build my dreams. I don't have the time to do everything. And when you start talking like that, you start conducting like that, there's a ton of time that you can find in your day to do things. I mean, like, for example, you know, we came here in the morning to give out the toys. We took a couple hours out of our day, and anyone can find the time to do that. So, you know, really, if you're sleeping 8 to 10 hours a day, I mean, yeah, I know some of you are gonna like push back and say, well, I need my sleep. But the fact is if you really want something bad enough in your life, I mean, what happens if you decide to do, instead of 8 hours, you do 7 hours, and you get an extra hour 7 days a week? That's 7 extra hours that you get in 1 month. Like 7 extra hours, that's huge. So you can find the time. You know, when it comes to tasks, I think inside our businesses and in our companies and everything that we do, often what I do is I write out my tasks to keep focused. So I have a task 1, 2, 3, and 4. Every morning or the night before I get up, I write out my tasks, and the most important things that have to be done, I put a 1 beside them. And I don't move on to anything else until those 1s are done. So if I don't get those 1s done the whole day, 2s, 3s, and 4s aren't touched. And those are usually the hardest things. Like those are usually the things that you don't want to do. Yeah. Like they're like, yeah, the 100 phone calls that you want to have to call and send proposals to, but you know you're going to get 99 no's or whatever it is. Like the stuff that you don't want to do. That's my 1s, and that's all I focus on, and that helps me save my time. And so look at where can you make up time and not make the excuse all the time of I don't have the time. You got the time to go out and do more compassion. You got the time to go help people. You got the time to stop and help that homeless person. You got the time to hear their story. You got the time. So don't say you don't have the time, because you got the time. It's as simple as that.